If you've got a Mac and you want to record what you're doing on the screen, there's already something built in that you can use, which is QuickTime Player. And it's really easy to use. You can then use it to edit in another program such as iMovie, Premiere Pro, Final Cut Pro, and so on. You can even use it in Camtasia as well. Or you could just trim it afterwards. I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm using this on macOS Monterey, but this does work in the same way on older versions. So I've already got QuickTime Player down here in my dock. I'm going to click on it. And when I do, I just have to go up into File and choose New Screen Recording. And when it does, it's come up here with this toolbar down at the bottom. Now the first three options are for capturing your screen, just taking a screenshot. These two here are for recording the screen. This one's the entire screen, and this one is a selected portion, which is what it's chosen to do. And you can see it's chosen it along here. And I could click and drag to change the bit that I want recorded. Now, if I want the whole screen, I just click here on Record Entire Screen. There are some options. Let's just click here. You can see where do you want to save it to. So you could save it to your desktop, documents, straight into mail, into your messages, or it can just open up in the QuickTime Player and then you can choose from there. You could choose other location and then you could choose where you want that to go. So you could choose the folder that you want. Let's just hit cancel. Let's go back to the options. You also have the option for a timer. That's a countdown timer for when you start. So let's just choose 5 seconds and you'll see when we're ready to go, it will give that option. Let's just click here. Microphone. You can choose which microphone you want. You can see I've got a few different ones here. I'm going to choose the MacBook Pro microphone. That's the one that's built in. You might have a USB one plugged in or maybe one that's plugged into your external microphone and you could choose those. But let's just choose this one. But just bear in mind, it defaulted to none. So let's just choose that. Let's just come down to the options here. There's an option switched on that says Show Floating Thumbnail. All I've got to do if I want to switch it off is click on it. I want to keep it, and you'll see that at the end, it's going to come up with a thumbnail in the bottom corner, which allows you to click on it, and then you could go and trim it. You can also remember the last selection. So that's everything that I've set here. And I also want to show the mouse clicks. So the mouse clicks are actually recorded as well. So let's just turn that one on. Now I've chosen to do this through QuickTime Player, but actually there's another way to do this. I'm going to quit QuickTime Player. So the shortcut is Shift, Command, and 5. And you'll see that same toolbar comes up down at the bottom. All the same options are selected, except for the fact that it was going to go into QuickTime Player. We'll save it to the desktop though. You'll see it's got record, 5 seconds down at the bottom. And I'm now ready to go. I could click on record, but I can click anywhere because the icon here, it looks like a camera, is telling me it's ready to go. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click and you're going to see that I'm going to get a countdown as well. So let's just do that. You can see it here. 3, 2, 1. And you can see that when I hovered over it for a moment, it came up with cancel there. Now, everything that I do here, this is my YouTube channel. I can now go through and choose what I've got here. So I could go into my full playlist here for iOS 15. Not too many in there just yet, but more are coming. And when I'm done, up at the top here, you'll see it's got a little circle with a square in it, like a stop button. When I'm ready, I just hit stop. There's that thumbnail in the bottom corner. I'm going to click on it so I can play it. Now, everything that I do, there we go. That's good. And as you can see, it's good quality. I can trim it, which is this icon up at the top here. I click here and I can then make it smaller like this. So I could just play. Now, everything that I do here, let's just now drag that along to here. And when I'm done, I could just click done and it will save that edit. Revert puts it back to what it had before. So you can just trim the beginning and the end. When I click on done, it's now saved that. There is my screen recording. I could double click on it, which will now open up QuickTime. And there it is. So there you have it. It's really that simple. You can either go into QuickTime Player, go into File and choose New Screen Recording, or you can use Shift Command 5 at any time. You don't have to have QuickTime Player open and it will come up ready to record. The other two shortcuts that are similar to that are Shift Command 3, if you didn't know, that will take a screenshot of the whole screen, and Shift Command 4 will allow you to select part of your screen for a screenshot as well. So just a couple of other extra tips in there for you as well. If you do like this, please do like, share and subscribe and come back for more. Thanks for watching and stay safe.